Hey Moonbeams, we're out of Scorpio season and we got a new moon in Sagittarius. Yes, adventures are coming. Venus is changing signs and Venus is trine Uranus. Expect a great surprise this week. Here's your weekly astrology. Gemini, it's all about the love this week. We have the new moon in Sagittarius, which, no nibbling. We have the new moon in Sagittarius, which is in your relationship zone. It's all about you wanting to create more harmony and more love in your life. If you're in a relationship that's not working, you may decide to ditch it, or it may just end anyway this week. If you are single, or there are some relationship patterns you want to change, or you want to bring more harmony into your relationship, nibbly, then you are able to do that this week with the new moon. You're able to go, right, this is it, I'm focused, I'm letting go of the shit, I'm letting go of the bad patterns. And you know what, it's not just other people's bad patterns, it's not just the other person's in a relationship, but you know, we all carry our damage, our wounds, our negative ways of thinking when it comes to love and relationships. And this new moon is enabling you to transform that and to let that go. So what is it that you need to change? What is it that you need to transform? What is it that you need to do to be freer when it comes to love and relationships? Let go of the fear. You're stepping into a brand new cycle when it comes to love. What do you want that cycle to look like? What kind of relationships do you want from that point forward? You know, what is it that will make your relationships better? All of this can be delivered by the new moon. Then we have Venus shifting signs, and for you actually it's really intense. It's going into your primal zone. Be a little bit careful that you don't get obsessional or jealous or overly, consumed by love in the coming weeks. But, you know, it certainly is a really rip-roaring sensual time where you feel very, very kind of in your sensual power. Now, Venus is not just about love, she's also about abundance. And this is a chance for you to really feel that you're going to go after what you want when it comes to money and abundance. And you have an extra, kind of a little bit of extra fairy magic dust on you to be able to do that. And when Venus trines Uranus, Uranus is in your 12th house, something magical is coming. There's a shift in your vibration. There's maybe that you have some kind of message, dream, or psychic intuition about what you've got to do next. Not just in love, but also when it comes to you feeling in your power. Use this week to love bomb yourself, to think positive thoughts, to step in knowing that all things love, including your relationship to yourself, can improve this week. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, Gemini, let's just pull a few cards for you for the week ahead. Let's see what's occurring. You know, use this as insightful. Use your intuition, see if it's meant for you, or, you know, just get a feeling for the tarot cards. Let's go. Gemini, you're building up some really powerful new foundations this week. You're digging deep. When we dig foundations, that is when we create change. That's when we create the ability to keep going and keep moving to the next level. Trust that this week. Don't hold back. Don't shut down. If you've been hurt, it might be that you feel that you have to block yourself, that you have a scarcity mentality, that there's not enough love, not enough money, not enough stuff for you, and you're like, all right, you're putting up a defensive because you've been hurt. Don't do that. This is a potent time of moving forward and moving on for you. There may be someone you're dealing with who's a bit emotionally detached, who's a bit cut off, and you're finding that difficult, the Queen of Swords. There's also maybe an ending, either with you and a woman or a they, or it could be that two of your friends have fallen out and you're like, oh my God, how do I deal with that? Because you're close to both of them. But whatever that is, whatever that transformation is, you know, listen to your heart. Yes, there has been an injustice in that situation. Yes, you may have felt betrayed by someone, or that somebody's actually being a bit of a dick. They're not being a nice person. They're lying and cheating. And if that's the case, remember that you have Empress energy. Remember that actually you'll feel much more balanced without that toxic energy within your life. You're moving on. You're strong. You've got your goals in front of you. You're laying strong foundations, and you want happiness and joy and to connect with people that are the right people for you. And do you know what? You're going to do that, the Wish card and the Ten of Cups. So let go of anybody toxic this week. Use that new moon energy to say to anybody that's giving you grief. Lots of love. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. People often ask me, Michelle, can you do me an astrology reading? Can you give me a psychic reading? And I'm not doing it at this moment, but as you may or may not know, I have a fabulous hand-picked team of some of the best psychics in the world and astrologers. So I'm going to introduce you to one each week. Here's Jonathan.
My name's Jonathan. I'm a natural intuitive, healer, empath and coach. I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go, a motivating and empowering conversation. That's the best way I can describe it. But the way I work, I will instantly make a connection with you and validate that. If I don't, I will tell you otherwise. When the phone rings, I prepare myself. I get a little bit of a sense of what the reading may be, but ultimately for me, it's the first instance of linking with somebody through their voice vibration. It's me getting into your energy and bringing to the surface what you may need to know to move forward for yourself. When you can give somebody a piece of information that maybe will be very personal or relevant to them and you wouldn't have known this otherwise, it's a very enthusing and inspiring time for the reader and the client. Particularly me, I enjoy people's positive reactions to my readings.